Alright, so let's go and see Anya. See what she has to say now that we've saved her.
Good morning. You have proven yourself a true hero to me and my people. These are dark times, warrior. I hope you can bring an end to Baal's reign of destruction. Our Council of Elders is gone, my father Ost among them. The one thing that keeps us from total despair is the promise of vengeance against Baal. Thank you, hero, for rescuing me. To show my personal gratitude, I give you this. I had it custom made for you by Larzuk. Negothax told me he struck a deal with Baal to protect Taragath. In exchange for the demon's mercy, the misguided fool plans to give Baal the relic of the ancients, our most holy totem. Doing so will allow Baal to enter Mount Arreat unchallenged by the ancients. I tried to stop Negothax, but he imprisoned me in that icy tomb. Negothax must be stopped before he dooms the whole world. As much as I would love to strangle the life out of him, I'm afraid I haven't the strength. You must go to his lair through this portal I've opened, kill him, and then bring back the relic of the ancients. Stop Negothax from destroying what we have striven for eons to protect.
Well, I'll try my best. Seems like he's been a naughty boy. Take Anya's portal to Negothax's temple. She told us a couple of things there. One of which is that she had an item made for us. Life tap. Lightning fire. Faster hit recovery. A lot of things on here that we simply aren't going to use. I guess lightning and fire resist are nice. We're not going to miss losing the dexterity. 55 chance to block versus 28, much lower. Honestly, it just feels like they're both kind of not very good for me. Or at least they're not contributing anything massive for what I want, so...
Afternoon.
Hey Larzuk, I just got to sell you something. Looks a lot like something you made for Anya. Don't worry about it. Just give me some money for it. Still on the lookout for some 4-socketed weapons. Maybe we'll be able to find them after we deal with Baal. As well as some better gloves. We're still using gloves that offer us absolutely nothing. Really wish I had purchased those Magic Find gloves that I saw last time. You got anything to say about what's going on, Kane? No, not really. Alright. Let's go and see if we can track down Negothax.
Ah, the familiar scent of death.
Woken up the dead. It's actually quite handy to be a necromancer here, since all these dead do rise and attack us, but I can actually start taking them over with my own spells before they rise. So we've got full health potions. Would love a mana potion to drop, just so that I don't use any of the ones I'm still holding on to. As you can see with these enemies, they don't necessarily stay down after you take them out. Let's keep going. Here is Pendleskin, a very popular farming target later on. Gotta get Emilio in here. Help out the boys. How is our key situation? 11 or 12. Plenty of keys. Pick that up anyway. Where's Pendle? There he is. Now he's finally going down. Nothing amazing.
I need mana.
Nothing here is going to be worth anything, I wouldn't imagine. And let's keep going. We will get the mana eventually to resurrect or bring in our 9th skeleton. Here we go.
I can't carry anymore.
Volge. I don't believe even this. Look, this is not going to be anything. Volge is 6 to 21. That as well is just going to be too low level for what we have already. So we do have our giant minotaurs here. One of the potentially more scary enemies you can run into. Stand in front of one of those for too long, you're gonna have a bad time. Keep forgetting to get our mages out here as well. Let's get the boys fighting while I do my stats. Should probably start thinking about putting a little bit more into strength soon, but for now I will continue to do vitality. We're now over 400 health. I think we're just going to continue. You know what? Let's, how many points do we actually have in this? We don't have +2 to this, do we? Let's just keep strengthening our skeletons. Shale Rune. Don't believe we've had that one before. Shale, shale, shale. It is not one of these specific runes that we're targeting. But who knows, maybe we can find a good home for it. Keeping in mind, I've made a little list of runes for things that I want to make early. That doesn't mean I'm going to be picking up every rune I find. Maybe some of these runes that I'm finding and not necessarily valuing yet, maybe they're going to be useful for something we want to make later that I just haven't put on my little list yet. Now Clay Golem is continuing his trend of losing 1v1s. What about this flail? 1 socket, no good. 4 sockets, that's what we're looking for on weapons. And we're looking for a way down here. Don't have to kill everything here, but come up against a wall of skeletons like this. Seems appropriate to let our guys take them out. Use this opportunity to get a little bit of XP. We are currently level 28. Having just dinged. I feel like you're normally around about level 30 if you are not using any particular tactics to fight Bale. Now you can definitely do it earlier than 30. There are many ways to get to Nightmare faster than what I've been doing. We'll start exploring that kind of thing a little bit more once we're in Nightmare, I think, where it's not quite as interesting to do the exact same playthrough, like full playthrough, a second and third time round. Start looking at ways to level up a little bit faster. +3 vigor, I don't know if that is good, but we'll hold on to that. It's either going to be worth 500 gold or 15,000 gold. It's going to be one or the other, probably. Skeletons are holding up well against these Minotaur. No sign of the way down yet, though. Currently in the Halls of Anguish. We are looking for the Halls of Vort. No, don't like Minotaurs. Get away from me. Halberd. 12 to 45. Getting up there a little bit more. One thing to remember is that we do have a favor where we have the ability to give a normal item to someone in town and they will add sockets to that for us. If we do indeed get unlucky, we don't find the exact amount of sockets we want. Chain Lightning, that should be decent. Chain Lightning's a little bit higher level spell. Might sell for something. Oh, what just hit me? Oh, they are not my skeletons. Someone else's skeletons. Negothax, of course, is also a necromancer. And I do know that he does have corpse explosion, which can be very dangerous. I have been casually playing in a previous life, wandering around minding my own business, and then I was dead. I was just dead with no warning, and I didn't really know why, and I figured it out. I had walked over a corpse, and Negothax had corpse exploded it and just killed me in one hit. So going in there, you have to be very careful. We probably don't have to be too careful at the moment, since we're doing quite well. Feeling strong. Doesn't feel like many things can really take us out at this point, but if we do run into Negothax again, that corpse explode can be quite deadly. So no running over corpses. I'm going to have to either resurrect them myself or explode them myself, so that he can't use them. Still no way down. It's very large areas, these ones. It's the type of areas where teleport could come in handy to move around quickly, but we are not going to have teleport for a very long time, if at all. I've always loved playing, but I have indeed never got to the point where I've built an enigma. As I've said before, casual gamer, enjoy the game. Who knows, maybe we'll make one this time. Maybe I'll make a sorceress at some point when I don't have the ability to teleport, so that I can. Teleport being very important for moving around quickly. For now, though, we're going to do as much as we can as a summoner. Grand Charm. Let's roll the dice. Lightning resist 10 and gold. I mean, I'm a big fan of that lightning resist. I think we keep that one. It's taking up a lot of room in the inventory, but that could come in handy, especially in the future more so. We will be getting lower resistances in the near future, so having things to boost those are going to be very handy. What do we have here? God, what am I going to do here? Let's just chuck that in there. You can go in there too. 18 to 39. We're getting potential here. 25 to 55. So it's roughly the same. Poison damage, knockback, resist. No lifesteal though, so that's a bit unfortunate. I'm looking for ways to keep a bit of lifesteal on Emilio. As he is going to be very important for us when fighting high threat targets. We need him to be able to keep himself alive, and lifesteal is essential for that. It's basically a drain tank. He deals a lot of damage, and that's how he keeps himself
I can't carry anymore.
In the mortal realm, and saving me the money of having to go back and pay for his resurrection time and time again. Tell you what, if you were a follower, you'd be pretty happy having a wealthy person to follow around that can just bring you back time and time again. You can see they're not doing too much damage to me.
I am overburdened.
Some of those... I mean, is this even going to sell for much? The way pricing works in these sometimes is a bit iffy. Long staff with static field, that's a pretty low level skill. I don't think that would sell for much. Well, feels like we're just about getting to the point where we have explored everywhere in this area. So as is tradition, the way down is likely going to be the absolute last place that I check. It's alright though, we're slowly getting stronger while we're looking. It'd be nice if there was a way to play zoomed in without just absolutely getting yourself killed because you can't see anything. Think about how rare it is that people actually play like this. Look at all the extra detail you can see. The models really do look good, but I'm hitting a dead end and I have no idea I'm in a dead end. Oh. And that is how you get yourself killed. This has got to be it. This little corner here. And it is. I would have been quite shocked if it wasn't. We start the search again. You know what, let's go the way we didn't go last time. Let's go bottom left and see if we get lucky this time. A bone wand. +1 clay golem. Actually not sure. That's probably not worth too much. It's only that sort of 3rd tier. I feel like we're due a trip back to town soon though, so we might as well continue to hold on to that and sell it even if it's not worth too much. Oh, we've immediately found the Halls of Vort. Let's clear this out. I'm pretty sure the Halls of Pain does have a waypoint on it, but I don't think we're going to be back here. So let's just make sure this area is safe. And then we will have our trip back to town, sell a few things, and prepare ourselves for Negothax, who I hope is going to drop something decent when we take him out. Alright. See what we can get from our spoils.
Good to see you.
Yep, good to see you as well, Kane. He must feel a little bit used after a while, Kane. I never stay long. So this was only 2,000. I didn't think that was going to be worth too much. Okay, 25,000 even. That means we can sell that for more later. 11,000 for the generic armor. Nothing special about it. Those armor pieces, they can sell for a lot. And we had something in our cube. I think we did. This stuff is going to be a bit hard to take out. That's not socketed, is it? No, it isn't. Oh, that's alright. We can do that. Sell these. 5,000. Pretty decent. 5,000 for that as well. And we did have a couple of pieces in our stash that I have not been looking to sell yet because they were at their maximum value, or they're not at their maximum value. We can go higher. Hold on to that. Was everything in here? Let's see if we can sell these. We don't have to go back to her. Go to Larzik. 25, 25, 25. Try these two. 25, 20. Okay, so we can sell the +3 Nova. Actually, might have been kind of nice to keep. I'll take the gold for now, though. I'm sure we'll find better things. Probably a bunch of things in my stash which I have put in there for safekeeping and never looked at again. Okay, so there is a trick to knowing. We've got 4... Can't really see it on the map here. There's 4 pathways, 4 different directions, and there is a trick to knowing which one is the one that Negothax is in. But I don't remember what the trick is. So we're going to look at these walls until I remember what it is. Maybe you've already seen it, dear viewer, and and you're smashing your keyboard or your mobile device that you may be viewing this on and saying, no, Neg, you're stupid, you've missed it, it's already there. Well, you're just going to have to bear with me for a moment. It's something on the wall, I remember that. I'm seeing these red eyes on pretty much every wall so far. Got a blue something there. Let's quickly take these out. It's a little bit dark in here. More red eyes. Still seeing the same things over and over. More red eyes. Honestly don't know what it is. This is getting you even more frustrated, I'm sure, dear viewer, if you do know what the sign is. I think I'm just going to have to pick away and just go for it. And this is going to be that way. I didn't really see anything... My eyes didn't see anything unique about either of the 4 passageways. But as our quest log pops up, it seems that we have picked the correct way. Kill Negothax. They're not leaving any ambiguity in there. I mean, he was part of the Barbarian Council. Maybe we could have brought him in for some questioning, get some information out of him. This is, of course, he is a Necromancer. We have to be careful. Look at all these enemies. He can corpse explode all of these, so we're going to beat him at his own game here. Using the power of mana potions. I'm going to use corpse explosion as well. Try and make our guys come over here, start picking on him. Ignore the small fry. As long as we stay away from corpses, we'll be absolutely fine. Ice spawn. He can't teleport, so Negothax must have Enigma. He is going over to those dead bodies. Not good. We're not going to be following. We're going to stay nice and safe here. We're going to let our friends take him out. He was nasty to us in town too, so I don't really feel any regret about doing this. So
you were a sad little man, Negothax.
Doesn't look like there's going to be a very good end for him. He's been sucked down to hell. That wasn't us doing that either. We have a special item here. I highly doubt it is going to be of any use to us, but this is definitely something for the collectors. What is it going to be? That is the question. Is there anything else valuable? Doesn't look like it. You know what, I do want to go back just quickly and see, was there something that I missed about this entryway? Because we will be back. Maybe not immediately, but we're going to be back here at some point to fight Negothax again. Is it that the red eyes are on... No, it isn't. It's not the red eyes. Is it the blue thing? Let's see if the blue painting is on any of these other walls. Not looking like it. Maybe it's the blue. Now, I know for a fact this is something that... Oh, is that the same blue? I knew this. This has been within my knowledge in the past. And normally I would expect something like this to trigger a reminder. It's not happening though. Leave a comment if you know what I don't and which one is the correct Negothax path. Talk to Anya before you continue. And then proceed up to Mount Ariat, to the summit. And if she wants to give us any presents...
Hello.
Whoops, we are not going to have any room, so let's do a bit of selling first. What's up, Qualkek?
Every time I hear of you, warrior, your deeds become more legendary. But take heed, you are approaching the very summit of Mount Ariat. I have never dared venture there. It is sacred, our most holy place. The legends say it is guarded by the Ancient Ones, who block the path of all who are unworthy. Your reputation here does not matter. It will be the ancients who determine your worthiness. Good luck.
I wish I had the thing that allowed Bale to go through without challenging them.
The morning comes.
Griswold's Edge. How it got over here, I would have no idea. Why did Negothax have that? Got some nice stats on it, just nothing that is actually any good for us. Tangerine Mace, what do we have here? 2000 own, +1 teleport. Guess if you were a Sorceress, you probably wouldn't really need that. +2 dexterity. We're going to hold on to that though, just because it has gold writing on it. Travel through the Ancients' Way to find the Ancients. I'll do that in a bit.
You have stopped Negothax, but he didn't have the relic. He must have already given it to Bale. Now Bale will not be tested when he reaches Ariat's summit. Damn Negothax. I do thank you for trying, though. Please allow me to honor your courage by magically inscribing your name onto an item of your choosing. It's the least I can do.
Well, I've got some bad news, Anya. I don't think I actually have anything that is worth inscribing at the moment, but I do like that. And I'm going to keep that in mind in the future. I will return at some point. Yeah, let's put it over here. Nice little collection. We do not have many of these collected. I did not realize this. Oh no. Well, you know what? We're here, so we might as well duck down and kill Shank the Overseer. And then we have a lot of running ahead of us. A lot. I'm going to be doing a lot of skipping here because I would like to take out... Well, I thought I would be taking out Bale, but we are a long way away from Bale. Luckily for me, though, I have the boots for the job. 40% faster run speed. That is a 2-socket chest. Might think about holding on to that. I still haven't remembered what exactly the heavier style of armor does. I know it can have some negative impact if you're wearing heavy armor, so maybe we won't end up using that for our special chest. Alright, Emilio, the rest of you guys, after we kill this pack, you guys know you can fight as much as you want, but I am not going to be stopping. Plated belt, maybe could be something. Okay, we got to figure out which way, which direction does this path go. Last time it was this way. So assuming we don't hit a mountainous wall here. This is, of course, the mountainous wall that I was speaking of. It must be this way then. Let's take a nice little scenic stroll through the horrors of this place. Someone politely broke that wall down, the door down for us. Didn't know where I was gonna... What is going on with my camera? We're doing a lot of bouncing. Oh, is that a bit of latency maybe? A bit of lag. So I was taking a bit of damage there without particularly looking like things were hitting me. Well, luckily the skeletons are keeping up with us to break these doors when we need them. Let's kick a random barrel. We've hit another wall, which means we're coming up to the right place. See a special man here. Eyeback the Unleashed. What is an eyeback, I wonder? Wonder if he knows Neck's eyeback. Orkhelm could have... Whoops. Could have something. By something I mean something worth money. This is the Ariat Plateau. We are going to continue our run. Oh, this is kind of juicy though. God, it's very hard to fight the temptation to kill things. Our golem is down. Let's bring him back. See how long he lasts. Got Emilio in there though, that's the most important thing. Making quite a bit of gold here. These champions. Okay. I've seen enough. The run continues. We're going to be very fit by the end of this run. We've hit a wall. Ooh, are we going to have to go to the left, I wonder? I wasn't expecting to hit this wall. I guess the direction of the path has changed. Now we're going to the top left. Oh. Did a little bit of a teleport backwards there. Yeah, I think we're going the right way now. Just need one of our skeletons to come up here and give us a hand. Oh, look how strong he is compared to me. His one attack was about 50 of mine, I reckon. Sticking to the walls like this, I feel like that's the path of least resistance. You can generally find something to squeeze through and avoid the majority of the enemies. One thing I do know, we have to make sure, God, that is a lot of shaking, we have to make sure wherever we finish off today, we've got an easy way to get back to it. Whether we have enough time to kill Bale or not. Broadaxe antlers. Antlers again, similar to the Hawk Helm. Just grab them. They're probably not going to have much value to them. Breastplate. 2-socket breastplate. I think we already have one of those though. That is what I'm holding on to. Just got to figure out which one's going to be better for us. Crystalline passage. So the last time we were here, we ended up going deeper. Oh, that's a Minotaur. He only just glanced me, but even that little glance took off quite a chunk of my health in comparison to some of the other hits that I take. Yeah, so like I was saying, last time we were here, we were looking for a way to go deeper and look for Anya. This time, however, we're looking to exit the area and continue on. Continue up the mountain to the glacial trail? Is that correct? Glacial trail. I don't... Was that the one with Anya? Let's give it a quick little run around first before we commit to going down there. One thing to keep in mind, you know, I'm a necromancer. It's my first time doing all this. Frozen River. Now, I think the Frozen River is going to be the one we were trying to avoid, so Glacial Trail should be correct. Is Poleaxe going to be anything? Oh, I think I was holding these already. I really should have dumped them. Dumped them earlier. That's probably not going to be anything. Plenty of health potions here, so we might as well top ourselves up and return back to that path that we skipped. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure we were not going down a path that we've already been down and being in there for 10 minutes and hitting a dead end. That's a lot of skeletons. Also slowly losing skeletons, or at least we've lost one. So with the benefit of mana regeneration, I think we'll try to keep those at their max as we go. One, you know, bringing up one every now and then is way better than stopping and stopping and having to res 9 in one go. So Glacial Trail, did skip quite a few waypoints there. Was that me? I think that was me. As cheap as it was, I kind of miss the effects that used to come out of me when I got hit. Okay. We are in a place that we have not been before. And we've immediately found another waypoint. Frozen Tundra. It's only the Ancient's Way after that. Found a wall here. These guys are just going to be a pain in the ass. They're not very brave in the way they fight. I need someone to help us break a door here, though. Once again, the benefits of being a Necromancer, we've just leveled up while also paying 0 attention to combat. Ghost armor. We are starting to hit. You might recognize the look of this armor from Act 1. The Den of Evil. We probably would have found something like this in the Den of Evil. We're finding it now, and this has more armor than even, you know, the strongest of plate mail. It's what we're banking on. We're banking on getting this stronger versions of items very soon. And then we might invest in a few rune words. Keep increasing our health, decrease the chance that we're going to get taken out. And we're going to strengthen our skeletons once again. That brings us to level 29. If I see anything in particular standing out, someone glowing, looking like they're holding a nice piece of equipment, I will stop, like this fella. He's going to have gold. I don't know if he's going to have any good items, though. Evil Urn, I will touch it. More shaking. It's bad things going on up top, I would imagine. Alright, here we are. The Ancient's Way. Inside here, we're looking for a way to go and meet the Ancients. How will they react to us? How will they judge us? Will they be kind? Will they be merciful? Will they understand what we're doing? You know, hey guys, we're just here to help you. I know I don't look like the nicest guy with my horde of skeletons following me around. But believe me, I'm here to help. I'm not like that last guy that was around who also had skeletons that tricked you guys and let Bale go up there for free. I'm actually a nice man. Oh, dead end. Well, that's a lot of enemies. That's a lot. And they are ranged attackers as well, so I think do a bit of a clean-up on aisle 1 here. Let our guys go to work a little bit. There was someone special in there. Like I mentioned earlier, we are on the lookout for a nice pair of gloves. 14% better chance of magical items. That is immediately going onto my hands. Sturdy, heavy glove. Oh, that's what I just dropped. Okay, nothing else valuable there. We're looking for a little purple circle on our map here. That will indicate a pathway or a waypoint. That's good too. If anything happens now, we've got a shortcut back here. Looks like this is a dead end, though. We're going to have to backtrack a little bit. Maybe try to go out this way. More minotaurs. Let's drag them out a little bit and try and run past them. Oh, I heard something drop. Okay, I don't think I heard an antidote potion drop. Maybe my ears were deceiving me. Nothing down here. Yeah, nothing's hurting me too much. I can continue to move boldly. Just don't want to get spread out too much. Evil urn. Oh, okay, we'll take this out. I can just get our friends to appear here, which I have done. Oh, they are excited. That's the kind of minotaur you don't want to run into. Our guys are living though, we're tanking them. They must be doing quite a bit of damage. Tridents are not going to be... Oh, I am nearly dead and I don't know why. That was scary. Something must have had an effect to explode on death, maybe? I don't know, maybe you guys saw it. Look at that, look how many skeletons we've lost. Let's see, what's a war scythe? God, we're gonna have another trip back to town here soon, I think. Trident, I'm pretty sure, is, even though it's yellow, I think those are from the previous areas. More ghost armor, good sign. We've got a mana potion, we're going to use it. The icy cellar, not what we were looking for, unfortunately. I'm going to keep going. As is tradition, it's going to be the last place we check. We have explored the majority of the map already. No, not here. This be it. It's opening up, maybe? Ariad Summit. Okay. We want to make sure that we're strong and ready to go here. I am level 29. Emilio is 28. I wouldn't mind seeing him get a level up here just to make sure he is as strong as he can be. Probably won't have quite enough. Not quite enough there to do so, either way. Got full bags again. Very easy for us to get full bags.
Good evening.
You have to be quite picky about what we're picking up.
Good evening.
10,000 gold for a nothing chest. I don't think we're going to use this. I'm pretty sure there's something negative about using the particularly heavy armors. 1 strength, 10 faster cast rate, and 10% fire resist. That could be handy. I think we hold on to this. I think we put that into our stash, never to be seen again, because I'll forget it exists. 10,000 gold for this. 12,000 gold for that. This goes with that. Now it doesn't seem so bad that we picked those up. Where are we putting these? We have a lot of diamonds. Don't know why we have so many more diamonds than anything else. Oh yeah, we're gonna chuck this ring in here to be forgotten about forever and ever. Okay. Let's have a chat to the ancients. I think they'll understand that we're just trying to help.
The resting place of the ancients.
Consult with the ancients by activating the altar of the heavens.
We are the spirits of the Nephilim, the ancient ones. We have been chosen to guard sacred Mount Ariad, wherein the world's stone rests.
Few are worthy to stand in his presence.
Fewer still can comprehend his true purpose.
Before you enter, you must defeat us.
Okay, I don't think they're just going to want to have a chat then. Alright. Yep, nope, they're definitely angry. Be nice if we could try and focus one of them down before the other. Mad Dog, he's going down quickly. Okay, it's looking like this is going to go quite well. Let's try and continue to follow this guy. He was going down the fastest. Korlik is also going down. Okay, that's 2 down. 1 to go, just Talik. And we've only lost a golem once. So these guys, in fact, did not prove to be much of a challenge for us.
We augment your skill and grant you entry to the interior of Mount Arliet,
Wherein lies the World Stone.
Beware, you will not be alone. Baal, the Lord of Destruction, is already inside.
The Archangel Tyrael has always been our benefactor, but even he cannot help us now. For Baal blocks Tyrael's spiritual presence from entering the chamber of the World Stone. Only you, mortal, have the power to defeat Baal now. Baal threatens the World Stone, and through it, the mortal realm itself. You must stop him before he gains full control of the sacred stone. With it under his control, Baal could shatter the boundaries between this world and the burning hells, thus allowing the hordes of the primevals to pour forth into the mortal realm like an unstoppable tide. If you are weak, the world as you know it could be lost forever. You must not fail.
Well, I haven't failed yet. This is a young necromancer arriving in a rogue encampment. I never thought I'd be going this far and doing this much, but seemingly we have. I'm going to continue to make our skeletons stronger. Let's push on. Not far to go, and we may just catch up to Baal himself. Seemed like perhaps we weren't going to have enough time to achieve it, but it's looking like we can now. Let's keep up the pace. Gonna have plenty of time to come here to the Worldstone Keep. And we're going to be spending a lot of time in the Worldstone Keep. And for a way to go down, this is looking very promising. Across this bridge, Worldstone Keep level 2. How many levels are there? We're going to find out. Lots of exploding enemies. And we've just done a complete circle. Let's hope the next way is this way. Nope, nope, okay, we've done another big circle. We're back where we started. Luckily the place isn't too big though. And we're taking hits like a champ. It can't really hurt us too much. That's that monstrous vitality that we have. We're looking for another bridge. You know what, let's just stop a second and clear some of these guys out and get a casual yellow ring. You know, I anticipated this happening. Nothing on it though that we particularly care about. Maybe a little baby cousin of mine could, you know, make use of something like that. A little level 1 something. Haven't quite decided yet. Got another bridge here. It's a good sign. Level 3. Search continues. More little jumpy guys that like to run away and just not let me kill them. Don't enjoy dealing with them. It sounded like Emilio leveling up. What level is he actually? So he's keeping up with me. We're both 29 now. Wow. Lots of dead ends. What was that just dropped? Chainmail. No, we'll pick it up just in case we don't get anything else. Could be worth as. So what we've seen so far is these armors tend to sell quite well. Lots of Minotaur here, making me a little bit uncomfortable. Ooh, coming from behind us as well. Row rune. Definitely had those before. Smoke sphere. These guys are living quite a long time, building up a head of steam. Plate mail will likely sell for more than the chain mail. Let's get this last guy down, a Death Lord. Fitting name. The breastplate guy. We are getting a lot of chest pieces dropping all of a sudden. Here is another bridge. It's the Throne of Destruction. Is that Bale's throne room? Sounds right. Brown. Will you have 2 sockets? 3 sockets? I don't think I can do anything with that. Not yet, at least. Slowly make our way through to the throne. Without trying to pull too many things with us. Sense something. I sense a great evil. I see a great evil. Wonder if he's having a good day. If he laughs, I know he's having a good day. Oh, he's having a great day. He's really enjoying himself. So, Bale, what you've been doing, I think it's not very good. You need to stop. He's going to send some more naughty people after us, looks like. Yeah, no match for us. We've dealt with the worst that you have, Bale. It's time to give up and surrender. Apparently I'm still dealing with one of them. He doesn't look like he's done. I think he's got some more for us. What's it gonna be? Okay, mummies this time. Mummies and skeletons. Achmal the Cursed? Or Achmel? I think it would be Achmal. Alright, that also wasn't very challenging. You're still laughing, but I'm really taking out your guys without any difficulty. Oh, I never liked the council members. Or when we are now losing skeletons. That started happening very quickly. And there are no dead bodies around to get more. I think we're going to retreat here for a moment. Well, things changed quite quickly there. And from having no issues to suddenly losing a lot of our little friends. Two more. It'd be nice to find a mana potion as well.
I need mana.
Any of you guys got a mana potion I could borrow? like it.
mana.
If I use this one, I'm only going to have one left. Let's hope that there's either... Oh, boom, there we go. There's one, but I would like to not find another. I like staying fully stocked. Healing, 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 healing. No more mana potions. Does feel like we've stopped the bleeding though. A little bit under control again. It seems like he's got more where that came from. Getting a little bit more worried now. We lost some skellies. What's going to be this time? Some Balrogs. And they are very fast moving. We're all cursed though. We're as strong as we're going to be here. And we are taking care of them. There is a mana potion. Let's get back up to full mana. Well, that for some reason felt way easier than the previous one. When is this guy gonna give up? Also, how strong is a partisan? 34 to 75. That's got potential. Okay, got no idea what these things are. They kind of look like dinosaurs. Taken out my golem very quickly. Even Emilio's taking a little bit of damage here. Skeletons are holding strong though. They really hate my clay golem. He's only ever lasting a couple of seconds. Let's make sure Emilio does not die. He is getting stun locked here. We need one of these things to...
I need mana.
Here we go. Ooh. They were worth a lot of experience. That could have gone south very quickly there. Luckily, Emilio held strong.
Impossible.
What have I got in here? Ah, we kept that. God, he's still going. Let's see, we got anything we need to pick up? We only want a health potion, which there are currently none. There goes your last guy. You're still laughing. Just getting a bit of strength in anticipation we might find something that needs it. Well, I'm now level 31. When did that happen? We leveled up very quickly. Okay, I want to get Revive at some point, so let's just start getting a point or two into these other golem skills so that we can get to there. Alright.
So this is what the ancients guard.
Wow. He's doing me some damage. There is a way to really easily take him out. I need a different spell, and we're not... This isn't going well. I feel like we just really started off on the wrong foot there. Oh, I'm sorry. What did you just say?
I knew the ancients would find you worthy of...
Okay, yeah. I knew that as well. Let's make a few sales here. 95. Why was I holding this? Whoops.
You have proven yourself to these people.
Yeah, I know I have, Kane. I've gone a little bit past there now. I'm dealing with something a bit more serious than the ancients. Let's see, where can we go get a couple more skeletons back? Now, we've already killed everything here. Then again, don't think any of these waypoints are going to have much to fight. Find Bale's throne room. Well, I already did that. I'm trying to think. There was definitely something in particular that I can do that makes it really easy to take on Bale. Iron Maiden, Terror. Is it Decrepify? Life tap, confuse, attract. Maybe it's Decrepify. Whatever it was, it really slowed him down. And it made it so that he would barely ever actually attack. We can worry about that later. We just need to actually get in there to him and not just get stuck on his little long-fingered hands coming out of the ground and continually getting knocked back. There's also some safe spots, like behind poles and stuff that you can get. Okay, this is looking good. Oh, no, 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 you don't want to come over to me. Get back in there, Emilio. Emilio. Just don't forget his hands, Emilio. Come on, Emilio. Fight the giant primeval. Not. There we go, Emilio. Yep, hit him. Hit him, Emilio. There we go.
My brothers will not have time.
Now there's two of them. Okay, this is, Emilio's really dropped the ball here. Okay, looking like we're gonna have to leave again. Okay, Emilio, where are you? Come on, Emilio. You're letting the team down. That was pretty embarrassing.
Hello.
We really need your strength, Emilio, if we're gonna take this guy out. I basically can't do anything by myself. That's why you're so important. And if you're just gonna, you know, muck around doing other things while we're fighting, that's not gonna help.
Not enough mana.
Let's get a few bodies and we'll do some mass summoning. Well, now you've leveled up, Emilio. What are you now? Now you're level 30. Somehow I got a level, or 2 levels ahead of you.
I am overburdened.
War Staff, Chilling Armor? I don't think
Not
that's
enough mana.
gonna do too much. Okay, I don't want to be here all day. Any more bodies? Okay, we're back to full complement. Let's try this one more time. Actually gonna need your assistance this time, Emilio.
Good afternoon.
Okay, let's do this. Come on, guys, we've got to get in there. Let's focus this one. I don't know which one's the real one. Emilio still hasn't hit him. Here we go. Oh god, Emilio, you're gonna die. This is not going well. This is not going well. Emilio, please stop running around doing nothing. And we're out of skeletons already. Emilio, leave his hands alone, please. Okay, we're going back to town again. Alright, Emilio. We had this chat already.
How may I be of help?
You are basically our sole source of damage. If you are losing focus while we're fighting, we're not going to succeed. I don't know if we actually did any damage to him that time. Do the slow path to getting our forces back.
Not enough mana.
Starting to run a little bit low on potions. Hopefully a few more drop. Here we go. Lots of enemies here. Emilio's really... he's going walkabout quite a bit. Not sure what's going on. He's
Not enough mana.
not really doing what I want him to do. Oh, I used that potion way too early. There weren't enough... not enough bodies. Either way, we're back to full complement of friends. Oh, let's take that plated belt while I'm here. Question is, I was going to say, where'd the waypoint go? But we found it. I'm just going to grab this well first. Alright. Let's try this again. This is the greatest threat to the whole world. He's going to combine Hell with Sanctuary. We need to stop him from getting the World Stone. Okay, guys? Let's go. this is looking good. No, we need to get over here with him. Get in there, Emilio. Oh, that's good. He actually came to you. Okay, he likes to fight our clay golem. So if we just keep summoning the clay golem. Oh, oh, okay. I thought for a second there we'd taken him out. It's not the case. He is slowly dropping though. I'm not sure which one's the real one. He's one-shotting our clay golem. Oh, I thought I was safe there. Thought I was safe here too. Just about out of skeletons. But Bale's also looking a bit unwell as well. Ah, we found a nice little safe spot here. Oh, Emilio's dead. That's not good. Abandon ship, abandon ship. Can't do anything without Emilio. That was progress though. That was pretty good.
Hello.
Put a bit of punishment on him there.
In battle is a mighty feat indeed.
Thank you. Thank you, Qualkick. I'm just in the middle of something right now. 2,000. What have we got here? Nothing good there. Well, let's go get our family back again. Ancient's Way. How much did I clear this out? Seems I cleared it out decently. Thought I was skipping most of this. Alright, Emilio, get in there. Take him out. Saving as much mana as I can. Oh god, they're frozen, so when they die, they don't leave a body behind. Oh, this is not a good place to go and get skeletons. Actually, let's... oh, did that in the wrong order. Ah, frozen tundra. Yeah, okay, this is promising. Immediately under fire. More ghost armor. Is it perhaps 2 sockets? It isn't. That would have been perfect.
There's enough mana.
Made a mana potion. Excellent.
I need mana.
Got a little bit of a mana here. Okay, that's all the skeletons we need. We just need one more dead body for our skeletal mage that will die in one hit. And there it is. Let's take this armor shrine. I wonder if that'll help. Let's quickly top up our mana.
Good evening.
Okay. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, he's on more health than I thought he was. I thought he was a little bit lower. He's doing quite a bit of teleporting. Alright, he's about half. Got him about halfway. It's the furthest we've got him so far. Halfway and dropping. Emilio's actually putting some punishment in now. Why does that say Diablo has invaded Sanctuary? What does that mean?
Brothers will not have died in vain.
Why is it saying Diablo invaded Sanctuary? I have not seen that before. Oh, Emilio went down. I was a split second too late.
Hello.
However, once again, we did chip away at him there.
Evening.
6,000 gold, or let's round it up to 7,000 gold per each time. We've got to bring him back. We can afford that. We've been saving money. We've been very frugal. Frozen Tundra was good last time, wasn't it? This should be enough to get our skeletons back. I will say I feel like this is perhaps the most difficult time we've had so far. We definitely will be looking to invest into some rune words as soon as we defeat Bale and see what is beyond him.
I need mana.
Need mana, but I also need more dead bodies. I've only got 2. There's probably enough here. Okay, we're back to full strength. Waypoint is over here. Let's have a drink as well while we're here. And we won't have to speak to Mal. Never mind, we're not having a drink. It is empty. Okay, maybe this will be the one.
Good evening.
This is, of course, part of the reason that necromancers are not always the best. I'm never going to use that. Let's chuck that there. Necromancers are not the best boss killers, or at least summoners are not the best boss killers. You know what, I'm going to do a little trick here. I'm going to do that.
Salutations.
And pretend I just teleported, and boom, now we're all in the right spot. Look at that health go down. We're past the A, the double A. Aaron, we're onto the B. Oh, that's not good. I'm going to get tricky here. Nice and tricky. And bring the boys over. We're all going to be... Now we're really... He's not going to know what happened to him now. Look at this. Oh, there goes my clay golem again. Definitely into the B now. Emilio's having a hard time getting close enough to him. Let's give him an early potion, so we don't have to worry about that later. Oh, we're past the B. Keep that clay golem there. It's slowing him down and distracting him. Beyond the B. Let's heal myself as well, just so I don't have to worry about that. Down to 1 skeleton, which means Emilio's probably... He's going down shortly as well. It's looking good. The clay golem, look at him, he's slowing down. The clay golem is what is slowing him down. Clay golem just has to live long enough to hit him. He's nearly dead, he's nearly dead. We've nearly got him. Keep that curse up. Keep the clay golem up, and we've got him. Oh, there's our last skeleton down. He's cursed me. I don't really care about that. Come on, one more hit. Oh god, don't die, Emilio. Don't die. Come on, just one more hit. Oh, he's teleported away. Get in there, Emilio. Come on, Emilio, get in there. Get him, Emilio. I've got no mana potions left. Oh, where's he gone? This is tense. More tense than I thought it would be. Oh.
Bale, never doubt my skills.
Never doubt my skills, Bale. Never doubt my skills of teleporting in and out. And, yeah, they just don't doubt me, okay? Morning Star. Yeah, I mean, that's not going to be worth anything. Alright, Tyrael. Looks like you were able to come in now that Bale's gone.
I am impressed, Morning. You have overcome the greatest challenge this world has ever faced and defeated the last of the Primeval. However, we are too late to save the World Stone. Bale's destructive touch has corrupted it completely. Given enough time, the World Stone's energies will drain away and the barriers between the worlds will shatter. The powers of hell will flood into this sanctuary and eradicate your people and everything you've labored to build. Therefore, I must destroy the corrupted World Stone before the powers of hell take root. This act will change your world forever, with consequences even I cannot foresee. However, it is the only way to ensure mankind's survival. Go now, mortal. I have opened a portal that will lead you to safety. May the eternal light shine upon you and your descendants for what you've done this day. The continued survival of mankind is your legacy. Above all else, you have earned a rest from this endless battle.
That's very kind of you. So we just have no idea what's going to happen now, hey? This world stone. It's corrupted. I have a feeling you're going to throw your sword at it. And see what happens after that then, I guess.